Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. I'm Nick.
I'm Tanner.
Get time to wait for you, Tanner. So what are we talking about today, Tanner?
Hello, guys. Today, we live in Georgia, and it is
Well, actually, I live in Tennessee.
blistering in Georgia. Okay, it's not even the heat that's bad, because it's dry heat. I went to Mexico. Dry heat's not bad.
With the dry
It's
heat.
the humidity. It's worse than the damn Amazon out there. It's 91 degrees. Literally, it's 91. Our news channel said that it feels like 144.
Really? When they
That
say
was yesterday.
Really?
It was 91, feels like 144. I was like, if it feels like 144, it's 144.
People be like,
anyways,
it's summer. Why are they so pale?
right?
It's too hot to go outside.
Anyways, today we're going to talk about our favorite ways to beat
the heat.
RenderForce.com.
Intro. Is this when we look at our phones?
And we're back.
All right, so the best way to beat the heat. Now, this is probably a good one because I know a lot of our viewers are from the South, southern United States, and they can attest it gets hot and humid. It gets real hot and humid.
It gets bad.
It gets unbearable outside. It gets to the point where you're like, I gotta mow the yard, and you look at the temperature, and you're like, I just cut through the grass on my way to work in the morning.
Yep.
I ain't getting out there this thing. So we've all had the situation, especially when you've been a kid growing up here.
Yep.
And parents are like, go play outside, and you go outside, and it's like, oh, it's hot. Like you just open your door and it just hits
And
you.
it's just, it's a nightmare.
Yeah. So growing up, there's been several ways that I've had personally to beat the heat. So the first one I want to bring up is the classic water sprinkler.
Nice.
They get out there, mom and dad get out there with the
Yep.
and you just get out there and you dance and you run and jump as a kid.
Yep.
That was the best, man. As a matter of fact, Nana used to have this one back from the 90s. See if you remember, it was a groundhog. And he would, it was like, and then the groundhog come up and he'd be like, with like a water hose, and you would like try to run around like an idiot trying to get hit with the groundhog to get you with the hose. I remember that one. She also had this ladybug to put out there, and it would like send up huge wave of water. You'd run, jump through that. I know you've had your experience with water.
Water?
With water?
Water
You
hose?
ever experienced water before?
I love water. I'm
Sprinklers, what I was trying to say. Dadgummit, what just happened to me?
We grew up on a farm, so we lived right next to a big creek. Every summer, we were swimming in that creek.
Nice.
It was the best. Like, water is so good. Like, every single summer, we will drive to the Blue Hole. We'll go to the lake.
Because everyone knows what that is, Tanner.
We're going swimming. Like,
why don't you explain to me what the Blue Hole is around here?
Okay. So
not everyone's from Chattanooga, Tanner.
So the Blue Hole.
You know the Blue Hole. Somebody's imagine what in the crap does he have in his backyard? You can get in the Blue Hole. $5 piece.
Okay. There's a few places around the area that we live that
again it's hot.
People call blue holes. That is where it's natural spring water that's so cold and so deep that whenever you look into it, all you see is blue. Like at the bottom, you see it's a blue hole. So they call it a blue hole because we're dumb in the South. But
that's Blue Hole right there.
So
no, it's the such and such spring. No, look at that. That's
Blue
Blue Hole right there.
Yeah.
That's a Blue Hole.
Yeah. But so like
jump in it. It's hot.
the biggest one that we normally go to, you have to drive to. It takes about 45 minutes to get to, and then you have to hike like 15 minutes to the back, and then there's like a 10-foot drop that you can jump off.
Half the
big
people
rock.
are like, that's too much work.
Yeah,
you just said it was 144 feeling. I ain't hiking 15 minutes to go to anything.
But there's a 10-foot drop, a 15-foot drop, and a 20-foot drop that you can jump off to into the water, and it's so deep you'll never touch the bottom.
And that water is cold.
Oh my goodness,
it is cold.
I don't care how hot it is outside. When
water.
you come up out of that water, you're gonna be shivering. It's so cold.
Turn your bath water to as cold as you can get and let it fill up and jump in. You'll know what the Blue Hole feels like.
Yeah, it's cold because it's fresh spring water coming right out of the mountain. It's nice. It's cold, but it beats the heat So good.
Also, a lot of people from around here go down to the Akoi.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Akoi?
We've got the Akoi. That's for like whitewater rafting.
Beautiful trails down there.
Yeah.
See, I'm not obviously, look at me, I'm not the athletic type. I don't go on big adventures. But I do love hiking, though. Hiking, my whole family loves hiking. My dad goes hiking, my brother goes hiking, I go hiking, my kids will go hiking, and their kids, dadgummit, will go hiking.
Yeah.
But some of the most beautiful trail down by the Akoi, and I was just thinking about that. You talked about getting in the creek. When it gets hot and you go do those hiking trips, nothing feels better than hiking, even if it is 100 degrees, but then getting to that spot.
Yeah.
Jumping in.
Yeah.
Of course, my dad and brother would be like, you never went swimming as a kid? Because my dad always brings up, I got a nickname. I've mentioned on here, my nickname's Nervous Nick. It actually came from a hiking trip because it was like 100 degrees and it was me and my siblings and Dad was walking. Actually, it was just me and my brother and we were walking. And my dad was like, I'm going to sit here, put my feet in and let the kids get in. So he took off his hat. Go on, kids, get in there. And my brother just, boom, just splash. It's the first person. He's gone. And I'm standing there. He's like, what's wrong, son? You want to get in? I'm like, that looks like a good place to die. It was like all these rocks and all these sticks and stuff. I'm like, I'm not about to die. So I just went in and put my feet in. He was like, oh, dear God, Nervous Nick, get in the water.
Yep. Yep. That sounds like Nick.
Doesn't it, though?
Yeah.
So I got my nickname Nervous Nick. Share that out. Damn, it is hot today, isn't it?
It's not hot in here.
And a little bit hot in here. I guess I'm just used to that basement temperature.
Yeah.
I grew up living in a cave.
47 degrees.
My brother will attest about the cave and the temperature. But anyway, so there's another way to beat the heat: air conditioning.
Yeah.
Build you a room in a basement.
That is
always be cold.
That is a big problem with when summertime comes around in the South. Is it's so hot. Like, on nice summer nights, it's amazing. We have bonfires.
Yeah, because it's like 76 degrees, 78 degrees at night.
You can open the windows, have this nice cross breeze coming through the house. It's nice. But during the day, there's no opening the fucking windows. You got to have the AC turned on. So our electric bill goes way up here during the summer. It's pretty crazy. Yep. I've noticed as I've gotten older, a good way that I beat the heat is... I drink, like, iced coffee like it's going out of style.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
yeah, I'm a hot coffee guy most of the year, but when it hits summer in the South, I'm going to I'm getting the Starbucks out of the refrigerators at the gas station, buddy. Oh, man, I ain't got time for hot coffee when it's 100 degrees outside.
A nice ice cold sweet tea, nice iced coffee.
Oh, man.
Oh,
homemade
baby.
Sweet tea. Cold.
Oh, baby.
So sweet it hurts your teeth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta chew that shit before you swallow it.
That's right, man.
Yeah,
been drinking sand again.
Yeah, like man, we got some unhealthy stuff.
Yeah, but it's good though. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Though.
Hell no.
I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Also, a good way to beat the heat is ice cream. We have so many up north. Y'all don't have as many because y'all are cold all the damn time. Y'all get hot during the summer too, but y'all don't have as many. And I honestly mean this. Y'all do not have as many ice cream locations as we do. Don't even contest
I haven't been
me.
that far. The farthest north I've ever been is Washington, D.C., and they had ice cream up there, so I don't know.
Right, yes. They do have ice cream. And like I said, the north does have ice cream. But they do not have as many as we do. Think about Chattanooga. There is a road in Chattanooga, right? This one road, there's 4 ice cream shops on one road.
There really is.
You go across on the same road. You go across the bridge. There's 2 more right there across the bridge.
These are facts.
Wherever you go, there's ice cream. I think I need to look it up, but I'm pretty sure there's like 10 or 12 ice cream shops in downtown Chattanooga.
You're probably right. Shaved ice is popular too.
Yep.
Shaved ice, well, because of the heat, but yeah.
Oh, that's not not counting the ice cream trucks that are there. Like
that's true.
Oh
my God, you remember being a kid during the summer and ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Ice cream!
I need food. I need money to buy ice cream. I want a Sonic the Hedgehog ice cream.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
I remember that. But we actually, when I was growing up, we also had the slushy man would come by, and he would have he'd make the slushies for you right there in a spot, and it was the same thing. You'd just be running out of the woods like a wild man, like you've never seen food before in your life.
Yep.
Chasing behind.
Yep. Oh,
he didn't care though, man. He made a killing, dude.
Oh, dude.
He would stop there because so you always hear the jokes about the ice cream man seeing the kids and he takes off. Not here in the South, dude. He saw the kids. He'd like the E-brake. Look at Fast and the Furious drifting over into a thing. He'd get out because he knew every single one of them kids. The mama just gave him $5, $10.
Yeah.
Here's a 20. Bring me back change. And he's like, you want a supersized slushie for $20?
Yeah.
I did, man. I want it so bad.
Yeah.
He's like, this is your normal.
It's a Route 44 from Sonic.
I sell this for $1, but he paid for the $20.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
that's the way it was, man.
It really is.
That's the way it was. But so, dude, you were a kid, dude. The more sugar, the better. He'd pour that syrup on, too. And I remember one time I went out there and all the other kids had money. I actually didn't have money at that time because I didn't run home. I just went with the pack of kids that was running. And when I got there, he was like, you ain't got nothing. I was like, I ain't got no money. He was like, no. So he fixed me one for free and was like, next time I'll charge you double. I was like, all right. I don't think I ever saw him again. I never saw him again.
No.
Anyway, so that was a good one.
That was at the age of adolescence where you were like, next year I don't even want one. I'm going to be sitting in the house playing video games next year.
Yep.
Joke's on you.
Joke's on you, Slushy Man. The N64 came out next summer.
Yeah.
That's another thing, dude. We were the generation that went from the no video game to the 64 and stuff coming out. Literally the slushy dudes and ice cream dudes, like it looked like zombie apocalypse to them. They were like,
there's no kids.
Where'd happened to the kids?
They're all playing video games.
64.
These damn video games.
PS1 and the 64 came out, and we were indoor people after that. That's actually when I got fat. I actually started gaining weight when that happened. But that was a great way to beat the heat. But I'm fidgeting with this again. But the best thing that I had was I had a swimming pool.
See, we never had a swimming pool. We never could afford
it was,
a pool.
My
we swam in a fucking creek.
It was my 8th grade gift from my Nana and Papa because Alex wanted one too, and so they were like, well, both of them want one, so they surprised me. Came out there and we had that big, beautiful blue. Yeah. They built a deck around it. Looked so good. Oh my God, it was so good to come home from school. Everybody else would come home from school, and it'd be hot. Oh my God, the buses in the summer.
Yeah,
you rode the bus, didn't you? You'd put down that window, but it was nothing. You were sitting there in like hot, steamy
in an
muck
oven
on the whole way home. Everybody else would be like. They'd be sitting there with their little books and stuff, and Nick would get up with the biggest smile. Where are you going? I'm like, I got a pool. And I'd get off, and I'd throw, and they'd hear it too, because the bus driver would sit there for like 10, I don't know why, but she'd sit there for 10 minutes after the kids got off the bus, I guess to make sure they're safe, even though they literally pulled up right to my front yard. And they'd hear it too. And I know everybody was sitting on the bus, just sweat dripping down. They'd be looking out, and they'd hear me go, ah, splash. And then the bus would pull away, and I would just be peering over the fence like, I got a pool. Everybody else went away.
We never had a pool.
You never came down to, did you ever come?
I swam in the pool.
I'm about to say, did you ever come swim in the pool?
Yeah.
We had a tree hit it, and we lost it.
See, I was about to say that's
probably. A tree hit it, and we lost it.
I'm actually looking to get a pool for the backyard this year because
I want a pool where me and Holly live now. Yeah. Because I got that. Oh, that's another day. I'll talk about something in a second for another day. But anyways,
But, pools. My mom got a pool last year or 2 years ago, and I got to swim in it one time. But I mean, you got to think I'm a little older now, and I tried to talk her into putting it at my house. I was like, just put it at my house. I was like, Mom, you got all those trees over there. And
that's dangerous. I ain't got no trees.
Yeah, so my mom lives.
Bring it over here.
My mom lives on a couple acres out in the woods, and she ended up putting the pool out there, right where I had my old blue Camaro.
You know, I just thought about it. It's true. His mama does live a couple acres out in the woods. Every house in that neighborhood is right against the road, except for your mama, who's like way back in the woods.
Yeah, but she ended up putting the pool down where my old blue Camaro was. And I told her not to.
Your collection of cars.
Right. But a big tree limb fell and went through the T-top, the glass T-top on my Camaro, and it destroyed it.
What's that got to do with the pool?
Ends up, the same exact thing happened to the pool within
the same spot. Probably same tree.
Within like 4 months, just tree limb, boom, that pool was destroyed.
Probably same tree.
Well, see, here's the thing. My mom's looking into getting another pool.
Really?
And I'm pushing again. I'm like,
we'll be out there floating. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the podcast.
I'm pushing for it to go here and then just them come over and swim and stuff.
It's flat back here.
It's flat back here. I don't have any. I've got a couple trees, but they're at the edge of the property.
We'll chop them down.
They're not going to hit
We'll get rid of them. For a pool, we'll get rid of them.
Yeah.
Be cooking out over at Tanner's almost every night.
Yeah.
110-degree heat kicks
I'll
in.
be sitting out there on the thing.
Heat's so hot, you look over a hill and you get that wavy thing that goes on. But yeah, anyways, so pools are a great way. But did you ever have the death trap, like a slip and slide? Did you ever have one of those growing up?
Oh, man.
You'd run full speed, yay! And as soon as it ran out,
Oh, no. You don't even understand. I got to paint a picture. When I was a kid, we lived on Marbletop Road in Chickamauga.
I know Marbletop is.
And we lived up on this hill at this big green and white house. And then the hill was flat here and then dropped down, went flat and dropped down again. And all the way down here was the road. And there was like that concrete ditch that's like 4 foot, was here. My dad took like multiple tarps and taped them together and went all the way down this hill, all the way to the concrete.
Sounds
amazing. Put soap on it, put water down that thing.
I bet you would fly down that thing, didn't you?
Dude, you go 15 mile an hour down that thing. You jump on it, just whoosh. You would go all the way down.
Get a little air.
Yeah. As the hills, you'd be like, whoosh, up in the air, land again, go down. You'd slide in the grass and go right into that concrete. Boom! Like,
yeah! Oh my God!
Yeah. It didn't matter though. I'd get up. I'd keep going.
You'd limp your way back up the hill and again.
Yeah. Oh God, it was so much fun. Oh dude, we've had so many slip and slides.
Oh my God, that's great.
So many slip and slides. Everywhere we go, we set up. I don't care if the yard's flat. We're setting up a slip and slide.
You remember going to Lake Winnie? And it'd be super hot. Your mom's like, "We're going to Lake Winnie." But it'd be it's before they had this little soak-in water park thing. You remember being a kid doing that?
Get on that water slide.
Yeah. Oh my God, the water slide. There'd be a line. You know it was hot because you'd pull in because they had that back. They used to have that back parking lot, and you could pull in the back where the slide used to be. Shout out to Lake Winnie. And now they built that whole water park over there. And they don't have the back lot anymore. But back when we were growing up, you'd see it. You know it was hot because as soon as your mom pulled in, the AC'd be going. You'd look out the car and you'd see that line down that huge stairs that they got, and it'd be going into the park because it was like 110 degrees.
That's the thing. You
the cannonball would be big too because you'd get that breeze. You'd go to the top. I was scared to death of roller coasters, but it got so hot, I'd sit there and be like, "Oh, it's worth it. It's worth it." You just get that breeze as it comes down the thing.
Yep. You would easily wait 10 or 15 minutes, probably longer, to ride that water slide. Mm-hmm. I remember one time I bet
it's a good half hour.
I waited 45 minutes one time.
And the boat chute.
The boat chute was awesome.
Boat chute would have a long line too because you get that because it was indoors. I can't remember. It doesn't now, but I want to say back then it had like dirt over the top of it or something. It was
it's completely black and cold.
But they used to have but back in the day, like the 90s when we were growing up, they used to have like tree branches and all brush and all kind of stuff. Like you couldn't do anything. I think snakes were getting in. That's why they quit. Now when you look at it, they've got it completely clear cut and everything. Yeah. Got cameras in it now. Yeah. It don't have cameras in it. What am I talking about? Anyways, but it'd be nice and cool. That's what I'm talking about. It'd be cool in there because it was like low to the ground. Yeah. You had the water in there. So as a kid, when we were growing up, when you were like 6, 7 years old, what I'm talking about, you'd get in there and you'd be like, it'd be nice and cool. Then it would go up the little thing and then drop you. And because now everybody's like, oh my God, the water. But back then when you were a kid, it was like, yes, sploosh.
I'm ready.
Dying. It was 110 degrees.
Accept it, yeah.
Yep. And I remember coming back as a kid, you'd be burnt. You'd be red as a lobster from head to toe from being out there.
Oh man, it was so much fun.
Trade it for nothing though.
Yeah.
Good times. Yeah. What are we hitting at with time?
We're at almost 20 minutes.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been talking 2 hours.
I know, yeah.
It's the heat.
But, hey guys, we're going to drop it there. Please comment down below on your best way to beat the heat.
How do y'all beat the heat? Yeah. Especially if you're from other parts of the country. Maybe you got your own blue hole.
Exactly, yeah.
Y'all got a blue hole over there in Russia? Let us know about it.
Yeah. I mean, like we said, we swim in pools, we go to waterfalls, we go to blue holes. We do all kinds of stuff down here in the South to stay cool because the humidity will kill you.
Well, as I've gotten older, it's shopping malls now. Yeah. Because you can actually, you don't want to sit around, so you want to get out and walk, and it's air conditioned. Yeah. I mean, what are you going to do? Where else are you going to go? Yeah. Walk around the mall. I don't know what I'm going to do when I was an old man when the malls are gone. I guess I'm just going to sit at home. Can't go nowhere.
Virtual reality, walk around in your bedroom.
Sit there on a little treadmill.
Yeah.
I'd get old, I'd forget I'm in virtual reality. Dadgummit! Can't make it up.
Why is it not working? Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But anyways, guys, thanks for coming along on another one.
Yep.
Think about doing all the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out Facebook. Give us a like or a rating on there.
Check us out on Anchor.
Check us out on Anchor.
Get the raw dog posted.
And share, comment, give an applause.
As we said in one video, why would you not share this and let everybody know this is the greatest podcast on the planet?
Boom.
Throw it out there for people.
But thanks for coming along, guys. That's another one.